Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Vilified, back with another video. Before I get started, I need you to give me the HBO special. That's the Brother Out special by hitting that like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like the content. Today, I'm going to be talking about why so much stuff that men do always has to be vilified by women, or modern society, rather. You know, it's called selective outrage for a reason. You know, and I see why Chris Rock named his special that, because that's exactly what it is. It's selective outrage. Like, the current circumstance I'm looking at is the video that went viral of the teacher who allowed some of his female students, a spider, come on now, right? The teacher who allowed some of his female students to take his hair down out of braids on TikTok live, I guess.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing and people were just making it weird. So of course I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out and they all agreed. Number 2, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. Teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate.
And it went viral, and if you look in the comment section, you have men, women, everyone trying to sit there talking about this is grooming, he's a pedo, all of this type of crap. And I'm like, that ain't what I see. I see him interacting with his students, whatever the case may be. But honestly, I personally wouldn't allow students to take my hair down. But me personally, that don't make him a villain for doing it. And that's what's tripping me out about it. Why y'all trying to vilify this man? And he's simply a teacher interacting with his students. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of examples online of that, but...
Okay, so clearly I know we've all seen the video of this teacher that just recently got fired from his job for having his female students braid his hair during class, during the end of class, and how it was inappropriate and how you shouldn't have done it and it was just unprofessional. But what about this teacher that has over a dozen videos of his students doing the same exact thing, filmed in the classroom? No, you can't see the students' faces, but they're really in his hair. There's videos of them pulling out combs. You know, they got scrunchy. And here's one of him getting his hair braided. And most of these videos have a good amount of likes, so I think a couple of them actually did go viral, but nobody has said anything about them. And I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but I feel like it's really weird. It's only call out the black man and not the white man. Even needs. This is a female student letting her student do her hair during class time. This is another female student letting her students take down her braids during class time. Here is another female teacher letting her students take down her braids during class time. And yet another one. Here's one letting the students do her edges. Here's them literally helping her put her wig back down. And another one. I don't know. I just feel like if we're going to get one of them fired, let's get all of them fired. let's not pick a side.
Where you see a woman rubbing on this little girl's shoulders to keep her warm because it's cold out. And then in the next clip, you see a man rubbing on this little girl's shoulders to keep her warm because it's cold out. And when you see the picture or the clip of the man doing it, they tried to vilify that man as if he was touching this girl inappropriately. And it's like, how is it appropriate when a woman does it, but it's inappropriate when a man does it? I hear walking in the woods. That's why I keep looking. So how is it appropriate when a woman does it, but it's inappropriate when a man does it? I saw another one where the coach tied up one of his little students' hair in a bun so she can go compete in sports. And they tried to vilify that man and say that that was inappropriate. And it's like, why does everything a man do, y'all try to vilify him and make him out to be a predator, a groomer, or a pedo? That is the world we living in with this selective outrage. Where was the outrage from the public way back in 1999, 2000, when that tape came out with R. Kelly and the 14-year-old? Most women out here to this day still plays that man's music. So y'all can stop with the selective outrage BS and really just like look in the mirror. Y'all just want to get angry about nothing and just try to vilify everything men do when we see all types of inappropriate behavior enacted by women dealing with children.
Hey, your mama is. Put on that, Bubba. Hold that. You get that lotion.
Bow, yeah, yeah. Hey, bow.
Mama moving, pause. Hey, what you doing?
I mean a BT bruiser. Dang, little mama, you is such a loser. Okay, okay, you is such a loser. Dang, little mama, you is such a loser.
And it's just ridiculous nowadays that y'all keep trying to vilify men for things that aren't even quantifiable to be villainized about. So what they doing to this teacher right now, in my opinion, is bull. Whether he get fired or not, it probably is against school policy. That's just a mistake he made on his end. But overall, that man is not a goddamn villain out here. That man was simply getting his hair taken down in front of a camera, in front of the world, to show you that there is absolutely nothing to hide.
Controversy that has come from this video that I posted. I wanted to come on here and read some of the messages that my students are sending me during. Some of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, bestie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay.
And y'all sitting there trying to make this man look out to be a pedophile. And that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Society is screwed up with how they try to treat men nowadays. Because it's just, everything we do is wrong, incorrect. We're villains, we're predators, we're killers, we're groomers. Like, nothing we can do in society is right, even though men built all of society, all the social media networks, and everything that y'all want to sit there and vilify us on. Y'all want to sit there and say that men are useless and vilify us for everything we do. Then how about you don't use any man invention? And let's see how the world operates then, ladies. How about that? Can you picture a world where women didn't use any invention made by these useless men? How they try to make us?
Okay, so there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men.
How would I feel if we start deeming women as useless? Because in true fashion, what has women done in the technology world that innovates technology that much? Y'all haven't done much. So if y'all want to sit there and classify men as useless, y'all really the useless ones. Like, seriously. We don't have time for that bullshit nowadays. So that's all I keep saying is, before y'all sit there and try to vilify men who built everything that y'all utilize today in society, look in the mirror, look at yourself, look at your actions, and think about it. The world that exists today comes from the same men that y'all try to deem as useless and vilify. Okay? So if men were so-called useless, y'all wouldn't have shit. Okay? So keep that in mind before y'all want to sit there and just try to make men out to be just useless sacrificial lambs in society today. Okay? This is me, Master Fire. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Y'all have a great day. Peace.